23 black celebrities whose faces changed and fans never stopped talking. What if the faces you remember most no longer look the same? Across decades of fame, these legendary black entertainers watched every wrinkle, photograph, and public appearance become material for judgment. Some openly admitted making cosmetic changes. Others never confirmed the rumors, yet fans continued comparing their faces year after year. But behind every transformation lies a deeper story: Hollywood pressure, personal insecurity, medical struggles, and the impossible demand to remain perfect forever. Today, Golden Black Legends examines 23 famous faces that changed and the conversations that never stopped. Stay until the end, because one story may completely change your perspective. Before we begin, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. Should celebrities have to explain changes to their appearance? Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim has long been one of the most talked about figures in hip-hop, not only because of her groundbreaking music, but also because of her dramatically changing appearance. Long before social media magnified every celebrity photo, fans were already comparing images of the Brooklyn-born rapper, wondering how and why her face seemed so different over the years. Whether the discussions were fair or not, one thing is undeniable: few artists have generated as much public conversation about beauty, identity, and self-image as Lil' Kim. Born Kimberly Denise Jones. On July 11, 1974, Lil' Kim rose to fame in the mid-1990s as a member of Junior MAFIA, the rap group mentored by the Notorious B.I.G. Her debut solo album Hardcore 1996 became a landmark release for female rap, eventually earning double platinum certification in the United States. Throughout the following decade, she collected numerous chart-topping hits, won a Grammy Award in 2002 for Lady Marmalade, and helped redefine the image of women in hip-hop through confidence, bold fashion, and fearless performances. As her fame grew, so did public scrutiny of her appearance. Over the years, fans noticed significant changes in her facial features, sparking constant speculation about cosmetic procedures. Lil' Kim has publicly acknowledged undergoing reconstructive nose surgery after suffering injuries from an abusive former relationship. She has also spoken candidly about the emotional impact of years of criticism directed at her skin tone and facial features, revealing how cruel comments about her appearance affected her confidence. While many rumors continue to circulate online, she has never confirmed every procedure, often attributed to her, making it important to separate verified statements from speculation. Despite the endless debate surrounding her appearance, Lil' Kim's influence on music remains unquestionable. She paved the way for generations of female rappers, inspiring artists including Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and countless others. More than 30 years after beginning her career, her legacy extends far beyond changing photographs. Lil' Kim's story is ultimately about surviving intense public judgment while continuing to create, perform, and remain unapologetically herself. Whether admired, criticized, or misunderstood, she remains one of hip-hop's most influential pioneers, proving that true impact is measured not by changing faces but by an unforgettable legacy. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's changing appearance became one of the most talked about subjects in entertainment history, often overshadowing the extraordinary career that made him the king of pop. From his early days with the Jackson 5 to his final public appearances, every new photograph sparked worldwide debate. Fans compared old and new images, while newspapers and television programs speculated endlessly about what had changed. Yet behind the headlines was a man living under unimaginable pressure, facing both medical challenges and relentless public scrutiny. Born on August 29, 1958 in Gary, Indiana, Michael displayed exceptional talent from childhood. By the early 1980s, he had become the biggest pop star on the planet. His albums, Off the Wall, Thriller, Bad and Dangerous revolutionized popular music, while Thriller remains the best-selling album in history, with estimated worldwide sales of more than 70 million copies. Across his career, Michael sold over 500 million records, won 13 Grammy Awards, and influenced virtually every generation of modern performers. As his fame reached unprecedented levels, attention increasingly focused on his appearance. Michael publicly acknowledged having rhinoplasty procedures, explaining that breathing problems and injuries contributed to his decision. He also revealed that he was living with vitiligo, an autoimmune condition that causes skin pigmentation to disappear. After his death in 2009, the medical examiner confirmed he had vitiligo, helping explain the dramatic changes in his complexion that had fueled years of misunderstanding and speculation. Despite constant media attention, Michael never stopped creating music that inspired millions. His concerts sold out around the world, his humanitarian efforts supported numerous charities, and his artistic vision forever transformed music videos, dance, and live performance. Today, while people may still debate his changing appearance, his true legacy remains untouched. Michael Jackson will always be remembered not for the rumors surrounding his face, but for the timeless music, groundbreaking creativity, and unforgettable performances that changed popular culture forever. Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson has spent more than 4 decades in the spotlight, becoming one of the most influential entertainers in music history. Alongside her extraordinary success, however, came years of public fascination with her changing appearance. Every album release, awards show, or magazine cover sparked new conversations, with fans comparing photographs from different eras and speculating about how her face had evolved. While rumors often dominated the headlines, Janet consistently chose to keep the focus on her work rather than responding to every claim. Born on May 16, 1966, in Gary, Indiana, Janet grew up in the legendary Jackson family but worked tirelessly to establish her own identity. Her breakthrough came with the 1986 album Control, which transformed her into an international superstar. She followed it with Rhythm Nation 1814, an album praised for its groundbreaking choreography and socially conscious themes. Throughout her career, Janet has sold more than 100 million records worldwide, earned 5 Grammy Awards, and became one of the best-selling female artists of all time. As the years passed, fans noticed subtle changes in her facial features, leading to decades of speculation about cosmetic procedures. Janet has rarely discussed those rumors publicly, leaving many questions unanswered. While beauty trends, makeup techniques, lighting, photography, and natural aging can dramatically influence a person's appearance, discussions surrounding her face often overshadowed the remarkable achievements she continued to accomplish. Despite constant scrutiny, Janet remained focused on creating memorable music and unforgettable live performances. She continued releasing successful albums, starring in films, and touring internationally, while earning induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2019. Her influence can still be seen in today's biggest pop and R&B performers. Today, Janet Jackson is admired for far more than her appearance. Her legacy is built on artistic innovation, resilience, and decades of excellence. While conversations about her changing looks may never completely disappear, they represent only a small part of a career that forever changed the landscape of popular music. LaToya Jackson. LaToya Jackson has lived much of her life under extraordinary public attention, with her appearance becoming one of the most frequently discussed topics surrounding the famous Jackson family. Over the decades, fans noticed significant changes in her facial features, leading to endless media speculation and comparisons with earlier photographs. Whether praised or criticized, her evolving look remained a constant subject of conversation, often overshadowing her own achievements as a singer, author, and television personality. Born on May 29, 1956, in Gary, Indiana, LaToya grew up performing alongside her brothers and sisters before launching a solo career in the late 1970s. Although she never achieved the same commercial success as Michael or Janet Jackson, she built an international fan base through albums, concerts, television appearances, and reality shows. Her willingness to explore different opportunities allowed her to remain active in entertainment for decades. As public attention intensified, discussions about her appearance became increasingly persistent. Fans pointed to noticeable differences in her nose, cheeks, and overall facial structure, while magazines frequently published side-by-side photographs. LaToya has never confirmed every cosmetic procedure attributed to her, making it important to distinguish between documented facts and public speculation. Regardless of the rumors, she continued appearing confidently before audiences around the world. Away from the spotlight, LaToya has openly spoken about overcoming an abusive marriage that deeply affected both her personal life and career. After leaving that relationship, she rebuilt her independence, returned to performing, and gradually re-established herself through television projects and public appearances. Her resilience became an important chapter of her story, demonstrating strength beyond celebrity headlines. Today, LaToya Jackson continues honoring her family's remarkable musical legacy while pursuing her own creative interests. Although conversations about her changing appearance have followed her for years, they do not define her life. Instead, her journey reflects perseverance, survival, and the determination to continue moving forward despite decades of intense public attention. Jermaine Jackson. Jermaine Jackson has spent much of his career balancing two identities: a successful artist in his own right and a member of one of music's most famous families. Alongside his musical achievements, his changing appearance has often attracted public attention, especially as fans compared photographs from different decades. Discussions about his face became common in entertainment media, making him another member of the Jackson family, whose appearance generated almost as much conversation as his music. Born on December 11, 1954, in Gary, Indiana, Jermaine was one of the original members of the Jackson 5, performing alongside his brothers as the group rose to international fame. His smooth vocals helped create timeless hits, including "I'll Be There" and "I Want You Back." After remaining with Motown while his brothers moved to Epic Records, Jermaine built a successful solo career with songs such as "Let's Get Serious," earning commercial success throughout the late 1970s and 1980s. As the years passed, fans noticed visible differences in his facial features, particularly his nose and jawline, leading to widespread speculation about cosmetic surgery. Jermaine has rarely addressed those rumors publicly, leaving many of the claims unconfirmed. Because of that, separating verified information from internet speculation remains essential. Regardless of public debate, his contributions to music have never been diminished by discussions surrounding his appearance. Beyond his recording career, Jermaine has continued performing internationally while participating in documentaries, tribute concerts, and projects celebrating the Jackson family's extraordinary legacy. He has also spoken proudly about preserving the history of one of the most influential musical families of the 20th century. Today, Jermaine Jackson remains an important figure in popular music. While his changing appearance has fueled years of public discussion, it represents only one small part of a career spanning more than 5 decades. His enduring legacy rests on timeless songs, remarkable vocal talent, and his role in helping transform the Jackson family into one of the greatest success stories in entertainment history. Tamar Braxton. Tamar Braxton has never been afraid to reinvent herself, and over the years, her changing appearance has become almost as widely discussed as her remarkable voice. Every red carpet appearance, television interview, and social media photo sparked fresh conversations, with fans debating how much she had changed since first appearing alongside her famous sisters. While speculation often focused on her face, Tamar has been refreshingly honest about many of the cosmetic procedures she has chosen, insisting that confidence, not public approval, has always been her motivation. Born on March 17, 1977 in Severn, Maryland, Tamar first entered the music industry as the youngest member of the Braxtons before launching a successful solo career. Her breakthrough album, Love and War, 2013 debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 and earned multiple Grammy nominations. She also became a familiar television personality through Braxton Family Values and The Real, where her outspoken personality and quick wit attracted millions of viewers. Throughout her career, Tamar has openly acknowledged undergoing cosmetic procedures, including rhinoplasty and breast augmentation. Unlike many celebrities who avoid the subject, she has discussed her choices in interviews, emphasizing that they were personal decisions rather than attempts to satisfy Hollywood standards. Nevertheless, constant public commentary about her appearance often overshadowed her musical achievements and placed enormous pressure on her self-image. Away from the spotlight, Tamar has faced significant personal challenges, including divorce, health struggles, and a highly publicized mental health crisis in 2020. Following her recovery, she became an advocate for emotional wellness, encouraging others to seek help without shame while rebuilding both her career and personal life. Today, Tamar Braxton continues recording music, performing live, and appearing on television with the same confidence that has defined her career. While her changing appearance remains a topic of discussion, it does not define her legacy. Instead, she is remembered for her extraordinary vocal ability, resilience, and willingness to speak honestly about both beauty and personal healing. Vivica A. Fox. Vivica A. Fox has enjoyed one of Hollywood's longest and most successful careers, but alongside her achievements came years of public discussion about her changing appearance. As one of the most recognizable actresses of the 1990s, every new film premiere or television appearance brought fresh comparisons to earlier photographs. Whether the conversation centered on aging gracefully or cosmetic enhancements, Vivica's face often became headline news despite her impressive body of work. Born on July 30th, 1964 in South Bend, Indiana, Vivica began acting in daytime television before earning breakthrough roles in blockbuster films including Independence Day, Set It Off, Soul Food, and Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill. Her versatility allowed her to transition effortlessly between action comedy and drama while building a career that has lasted more than 3 decades. Unlike many celebrities, Vivica has spoken candidly about cosmetic enhancements. She has acknowledged receiving Botox treatments and has encouraged people to make personal choices without fear of public judgment. At the same time, she has emphasized that confidence comes from within rather than from any medical procedure. Her openness has helped reduce stigma surrounding conversations about aging in Hollywood. Beyond discussions of appearance, Vivica has remained remarkably productive. She has starred in dozens of television movies, executive produced numerous projects, and become a successful entrepreneur through her beauty and hair business. Her work ethic has allowed her to remain relevant across multiple generations of entertainment. Today, Vivica A. Fox is admired not only for her beauty but for her professionalism, resilience, and remarkable longevity. Although her changing appearance has attracted years of media attention, her greatest accomplishment remains an extraordinary acting career built on talent and determination. More than 30 years after becoming a household name, she continues proving that true success comes from evolving with confidence while staying passionate about the work that first made audiences fall in love with her. Nene Leakes. Nene Leakes became one of reality television's biggest stars thanks to her bold personality, quick humor, and unforgettable one-liners. As her fame grew, so did public fascination with her changing appearance. Over the years, fans noticed visible differences in her facial features, sparking widespread discussion across social media, entertainment programs, and celebrity magazines. Unlike many public figures, however, Nene has been remarkably open about several of the cosmetic procedures she has chosen. Born Lynethia Monique Johnson on December 13, 1967 in Queens, New York, Nene rose to international fame through The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Her outspoken personality quickly made her one of the franchise's most recognizable stars, opening doors to acting roles in series including Glee and The New Normal, as well as appearances on Broadway and numerous television programs. Throughout the years, Nene has publicly confirmed undergoing rhinoplasty, explaining that she wanted to refine her nose while maintaining her identity. She has also acknowledged additional cosmetic treatments, making it clear that her decisions were personal rather than the result of outside pressure. Her honesty has often been praised for helping normalize conversations about cosmetic surgery without pretending that appearance changes simply happened naturally. Away from television, Nene experienced profound personal heartbreak when her husband, Greg Leakes, passed away from colon cancer in 2021 after a courageous battle with the disease. She has spoken openly about grief healing and rebuilding her life while continuing to pursue new business and entertainment opportunities. Today, Nene Leakes remains one of reality television's most influential personalities. While her changing appearance continues to generate discussion, it is only one part of a much larger story. Her confidence, resilience, business success, and ability to reinvent herself have ensured that she remains a lasting figure in popular culture long after first capturing audiences' attention. Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston was celebrated as one of the greatest voices in music history, yet as her career progressed, public attention increasingly shifted toward her changing appearance. Every magazine cover and television performance prompted comparisons with earlier years, leading to endless speculation about cosmetic procedures. Despite persistent rumors, there has never been reliable public confirmation that Whitney underwent the extensive facial surgeries often claimed in tabloids, making it important to separate documented facts from speculation. Born on August 9, 1963 in Newark, New Jersey, Whitney rose to global fame with an extraordinary voice that transformed popular music. Her debut album became the best-selling debut by a female artist at the time, while classics such as I Will Always Love You, Greatest Love of All, and I Wanna Dance with Somebody established her as an international superstar. Over her career, she sold more than 220 million records worldwide, won 6 Grammy Awards, and became one of the best-selling artists in history. As the years passed, fans noticed changes in Whitney's appearance. Much of that change coincided with natural aging, fluctuating weight, demanding touring schedules, and well-documented health and personal struggles. Although rumors of cosmetic surgery circulated for decades, Whitney herself never publicly confirmed the extensive procedures often attributed to her. Those claims remain unverified and should not be presented as established fact. In addition to extraordinary musical success, Whitney faced widely reported battles with substance abuse and the intense pressures of global fame. Despite those challenges, she continued inspiring audiences with unforgettable performances that showcased one of the most remarkable voices ever recorded. Whitney Houston passed away in 2012 at the age of 48, leaving behind a musical legacy that continues to influence artists around the world. While discussions about her appearance occasionally resurfaced during her lifetime, they have never diminished what truly mattered. Her extraordinary voice, emotional performances, and timeless recordings remain the reason millions continue to celebrate her life, proving that genuine greatness is measured by talent, not by changing photographs. Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle has been admired for her extraordinary voice for more than 6 decades, but like many legendary performers, she has also faced years of public attention surrounding her appearance. Fans often noticed subtle changes in her face over time, leading to endless speculation. Unlike many celebrities, however, Patti has openly discussed at least one cosmetic procedure, choosing honesty over silence, while reminding audiences that confidence comes from far more than physical appearance. Born on May 24, 1944 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Patti first gained fame as the lead singer of Patti LaBelle and the Bluebells before helping pioneer the sound of LaBelle. Their 1974 hit Lady Marmalade became an international sensation, while Patty's solo career later produced timeless classics, including New Attitude, If Only You Knew, and On My Own. Throughout her remarkable career, she has won 2 Grammy Awards, received the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award, and sold millions of records worldwide. For decades, rumors circulated about changes in Patty's appearance. In recent interviews, she openly confirmed that she underwent rhinoplasty earlier in her career after being told her nose might limit her opportunities in the entertainment industry. Looking back, Patty admitted she regretted allowing outside opinions to influence such a personal decision, encouraging younger generations to appreciate their natural beauty rather than chasing unrealistic standards. Despite constant conversations about her appearance, Patty never allowed those discussions to define her career. She continued selling out concerts, writing best-selling cookbooks, starring in television programs, and becoming a beloved cultural icon whose influence extends far beyond music. Today, Patti LaBelle is celebrated not because of how her face has changed, but because of the unforgettable voice that continues to inspire audiences around the world. Her story reminds us that even legendary performers can feel the pressure to fit impossible beauty standards. Yet in the end, true greatness comes from authenticity, talent, and the courage to embrace who you are, flaws and all. Toni Braxton. Toni Braxton has captivated audiences with her unmistakable voice and elegant style for more than 3 decades. Alongside her remarkable musical success, fans have frequently discussed her changing appearance, comparing photographs from different stages of her career. While public speculation has continued for years, Toni has approached the topic with honesty, acknowledging some cosmetic procedures while refusing to let those conversations overshadow her accomplishments as one of R&B's most successful artists. Born on October 7, 1967, in Severn, Maryland, Toni rose to international fame with her self-titled debut album in 1993. Songs including Breathe Again, Another Sad Love Song, and Unbreak My Heart established her as one of the defining voices of the decade. Unbreak My Heart became one of the best-selling singles by a female artist, while Toni has sold more than 70 million records worldwide and earned 7 Grammy Awards during her outstanding career. As the years passed, fans noticed subtle changes in Toni's facial features, leading to widespread media discussion. Toni has acknowledged receiving cosmetic treatments and has spoken openly about maintaining her appearance while balancing the demands of a career in entertainment. Unlike exaggerated online rumors, she has never claimed to have undergone the extensive surgeries often attributed to her, making it important to separate confirmed information from speculation. Beyond appearance, Toni has faced far greater challenges. She has lived with lupus for many years and has openly discussed how the autoimmune disease affected both her health and career. Financial setbacks, family responsibilities, and personal struggles also tested her resilience. Yet, she continued performing and recording music with remarkable determination. Today, Toni Braxton remains one of R&B's most respected artists. While conversations about her appearance continue from time to time, they represent only a small chapter in an extraordinary career. Her timeless voice, emotional performances, and unwavering perseverance have ensured that her legacy will always be defined by music rather than headlines about her changing face. Diana Ross. Diana Ross has remained a symbol of elegance and glamour for more than half a century. As one of the most recognizable women in entertainment, every stage appearance and public photograph has drawn enormous attention, including frequent discussions about her changing appearance. Fans have often compared images from different decades, wondering how she maintained such a youthful look while continuing to perform well into her later years. Yet, despite decades of speculation, Diana has never publicly confirmed most of the cosmetic procedures that have been attributed to her. Born on March 26, 1944, in Detroit, Michigan, Diana first achieved worldwide fame as the lead singer of the Supremes, one of Motown's most successful groups. Following an extraordinary solo career, she recorded classics, including Ain't No Mountain High Enough Touch Me in the Morning and Endless Love. With more than 100 million records sold worldwide, Diana became one of the best-selling female artists in history while receiving the Presidential Medal of Freedom and numerous lifetime achievement honors. As her career continued across multiple decades, public curiosity about her appearance never faded. Changes in makeup lighting, fashion photography, and natural aging often fueled rumors that quickly spread through tabloids and entertainment media. Because Diana has rarely commented on those reports, many of the claims remain speculation rather than established fact. Throughout her remarkable journey, Diana never allowed conversations about her appearance to distract from her artistry. She continued touring internationally, recording music, mentoring younger performers, and representing an important chapter in Black entertainment history. Her influence extends far beyond chart success, inspiring generations of singers who followed in her footsteps. Today, Diana Ross remains an enduring icon of music style and perseverance. Although her changing appearance has generated years of public discussion, her extraordinary achievements continue to speak far louder than any rumor. Her true legacy is built upon timeless songs, groundbreaking performances, and a career that forever changed popular music around the world. Prince. Prince was one of the most original artists ever to step onto a stage, creating a style that blurred the boundaries between rock, funk, soul pop, and fashion. Alongside his extraordinary talent came years of public curiosity about his appearance. Fans frequently noticed subtle differences in his facial features across different eras, leading to speculation that never completely disappeared. Yet, unlike many celebrities, Prince rarely responded to rumors, choosing to let his music speak louder than public opinion. Born Prince Rogers Nelson on June 7, 1958, in Minneapolis, Minnesota, he quickly established himself as a musical genius capable of writing, producing, arranging, and performing nearly every instrument on his recordings. Albums, including 1999 Purple Rain Sign of the Times and Diamonds and Pearls, transformed him into a global superstar. Throughout his career, Prince sold more than 100 million records worldwide, won 7 Grammy Awards, an Academy Award for Purple Rain, and earned induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. As the decades passed, entertainment media often discussed his youthful appearance, changing hairstyles, makeup, and facial features. Those conversations fueled rumors of cosmetic procedures, but Prince never publicly confirmed the vast majority of those claims. Without direct confirmation, it remains impossible to separate speculation from fact, making it important to avoid presenting rumors as established truth. Rather than focusing on public commentary, Prince dedicated his energy to creating music at an astonishing pace. He became famous for recording thousands of unreleased songs, defending artists' rights, and challenging the traditional music industry. His creativity remained constant until his passing in 2016 at the age of 57. Today, Prince is remembered not because people questioned his appearance, but because his artistry forever changed modern music. His remarkable voice, unmatched musicianship, and fearless originality continue inspiring performers around the world. More than anything else, Prince proved that true individuality comes from creative freedom, not from fitting anyone else's idea of perfection. Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie has spent more than 5 decades entertaining audiences around the world, becoming one of the most recognizable voices in popular music. Alongside his remarkable career, however, his youthful appearance has often sparked public discussion. As the years passed, fans noticed that the legendary singer seemed to age more slowly than many of his contemporaries, leading to endless speculation about cosmetic treatments. While rumors circulated for decades, Lionel has rarely addressed them directly, preferring to keep the spotlight on his music instead of his appearance. Born on June 20th, 1949 in Tuskegee, Alabama, Lionel first found fame as a member of the Commodores, before launching one of the most successful solo careers in music history. Songs such as Hello, All Night Long, Stuck on You, and Say You Say Me became worldwide classics. Across his career, Lionel has sold more than 125 million records, won 4 Grammy Awards, an Academy Award, and received Kennedy Center honors for his extraordinary contribution to music. Throughout the 2000s and 2010s, media outlets frequently commented on his remarkably youthful face, prompting speculation about cosmetic procedures. Lionel has never publicly confirmed most of those rumors, making it impossible to separate verified facts from assumptions. What is certain is that healthy living, professional skincare, makeup, lighting, and modern photography can significantly influence how celebrities appear over time. Rather than responding to gossip, Lionel remained focused on performing, writing music, and mentoring younger artists. His role as a judge on American Idol introduced him to a new generation while reminding longtime fans why his warmth and charisma remain timeless. Today, Lionel Richie continues touring internationally with sold-out performances. Although conversations about his appearance occasionally return, they never overshadow the achievements of a man whose songs have become part of the soundtrack of millions of lives. His legacy is defined by unforgettable music, remarkable longevity, and a career that continues to inspire audiences around the world. Donna Summer. Donna Summer changed the sound of popular music forever, earning the title Queen of Disco through a voice that defined an entire generation. Along with her musical success came years of public fascination with her appearance, especially during the later stages of her career when fans began comparing photographs from different decades. Like many female stars in Hollywood, Donna faced constant pressure to maintain a youthful image while continuing to perform before worldwide audiences. Born on December 31st, 1948 in Boston, Massachusetts, Donna first found success in Europe before becoming an international sensation during the disco era. Songs including Hot Stuff, Last Dance, Bad Girls, and She Works Hard for the Money made her one of the biggest recording artists of the 1970s and 1980s. She won 5 Grammy Awards, sold more than 100 million records worldwide, and became the first artist to have 3 consecutive double albums reach #1 on the Billboard charts. As Donna's career evolved, entertainment magazines often commented on subtle changes in her facial features, leading to speculation about cosmetic procedures. However, Donna never publicly confirmed most of those rumors, and many claims remain based solely on public observation rather than documented fact. Natural aging, changing hairstyles, makeup, photography, and stage lighting also contributed to her evolving appearance throughout the years. Despite media attention, Donna remained focused on her music, family, and faith. She continued recording successful albums, touring internationally, and inspiring countless artists who followed in her footsteps. Her influence reached far beyond disco, shaping modern pop, dance, and electronic music. Donna Summer passed away in 2012 at the age of 63 after battling lung cancer. Today, she is remembered not for speculation surrounding her appearance, but for one of the greatest voices in music history. Her timeless songs continue to fill dance floors across the world, proving that true beauty is measured by lasting talent rather than changing photographs. Natalie Cole. Natalie Cole carried one of the most famous names in music history, yet she spent her entire career proving that her success belonged to her alone. Alongside her extraordinary talent came years of public attention focused on her appearance. As her career progressed, fans noticed changes in her facial features, leading to frequent speculation in magazines and entertainment television. Although rumors circulated widely, Natalie rarely addressed them publicly, choosing instead to let her remarkable voice remain the center of attention. Born on February 6, 1950, in Los Angeles, California, Natalie was the daughter of legendary singer Nat King Cole. After overcoming early career struggles, she exploded onto the music scene with hits including This Will Be Inseparable and Our Love. During the 1990s, she introduced herself to an entirely new generation through the best-selling album Unforgettable, with Love a heartfelt tribute to her father that sold more than 7 million copies worldwide and earned multiple Grammy Awards. Throughout her career, Natalie won 9 Grammy Awards and sold more than 30 million records. Over the years, public conversations about her appearance grew increasingly common, with many people comparing photographs taken decades apart. Natalie never publicly confirmed the cosmetic procedures often attributed to her, making many of those claims impossible to verify. At the same time, her changing appearance coincided with serious health challenges, including hepatitis C and kidney disease, which inevitably affected her overall physical appearance. Rather than allowing gossip to define her career, Natalie continued performing with grace and professionalism while inspiring audiences through both her music and personal resilience. She remained an admired figure until her passing in 2015 at the age of 65. Today, Natalie Cole's legacy is built upon extraordinary vocal talent, emotional storytelling, and remarkable perseverance. Although discussions about her appearance occasionally surfaced throughout her life, they have faded beside the enduring power of her music. Her timeless recordings continue, reminding listeners that true artistry will always outlast changing trends and public speculation. Stephanie Mills. Stephanie Mills has been admired for one of the most powerful voices in R&B and Broadway. But throughout her career, she also experienced intense public attention surrounding her appearance. As photographs from different decades circulated, fans noticed changes in her facial features, particularly her nose, leading to widespread discussion. Unlike many celebrities who avoided the topic, Stephanie later spoke honestly about her decision, offering valuable insight into the beauty standards that shaped the entertainment industry during the early years of her career. Born on March 22, 1957 in Brooklyn, New York, Stephanie began performing as a child before becoming a Broadway sensation in The Wiz. Her unforgettable portrayal of Dorothy established her as one of the brightest young talents in musical theater. She later became an R&B superstar with timeless hits including Never Knew Love Like This, Before Home and I Feel Good All Over. Throughout her career, Stephanie earned 2 Grammy Awards and built a loyal international following. For many years, rumors surrounded changes in her appearance. Stephanie eventually acknowledged that she had undergone rhinoplasty early in her career after receiving advice suggesting her natural features might limit her opportunities in the entertainment industry. Looking back, she has spoken candidly about that decision, explaining how industry expectations influenced many performers during that era. Her honesty has encouraged broader conversations about beauty standards, especially for Black women in music. Beyond discussions of appearance, Stephanie has remained committed to performing, recording, and supporting charitable causes. Her remarkable voice continues to captivate audiences decades after she first stepped onto the Broadway stage. Today, Stephanie Mills is remembered first and foremost as an extraordinary vocalist whose music has stood the test of time. While conversations about her changing appearance remain part of her public story, they never diminish the talent that made her a star. Her journey serves as a powerful reminder that confidence, authenticity, and an unforgettable voice will always matter far more than meeting someone else's definition of beauty. Miki Howard. Miki Howard became one of the most distinctive voices in R&B during the late 1980s and early 1990s, earning admiration for her emotional performances and timeless ballads. Alongside her musical success, however, fans also noticed changes in her appearance over the years. Magazine covers, television performances, and public appearances often sparked conversations about her evolving look, with many wondering whether cosmetic procedures had played a role. Although speculation followed her for decades, Mickey has never publicly confirmed most of the procedures, frequently attributed to her, making it important to separate rumor from verified fact. Born Alicia Michelle Howard on September 30, 1960, in Chicago, Illinois, Mickey grew up surrounded by music. Her parents performed with the gospel group The Caravans, exposing her to the entertainment world from an early age. She rose to national fame with albums including Love Confessions, Mickey Howard, and Femme Fatale, producing memorable hits such as Love, Under New Management, and Baby Be Mine. Her powerful vocals earned Grammy Award nominations and established her as one of the finest soul singers of her generation. As the years passed, discussions about her appearance became increasingly common. Fans frequently compared photographs from different periods, fueling speculation about cosmetic enhancements. However, Mickey has consistently kept her private life and personal decisions largely out of the spotlight, choosing to let her music define her legacy instead of responding to public rumors. Away from the headlines, Mickey continued recording, touring, and preserving the classic sound of R&B that first made audiences fall in love with her voice. She also inspired younger artists through her authenticity and emotional storytelling, proving that genuine talent never goes out of style. Today, Mickey Howard remains respected as one of soul music's most gifted vocalists. While conversations about her changing appearance occasionally continue, they have never diminished her remarkable musical achievements. Her legacy is ultimately built upon extraordinary performances, heartfelt songs, and a career that continues to resonate with fans who value timeless artistry above passing trends. Janet Hubert. Janet Hubert became a television icon through her unforgettable portrayal of Vivian Banks in the original seasons of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Her intelligence, elegance, and commanding screen presence made Aunt Viv one of the most beloved mothers in sitcom history. Yet after her sudden departure from the series, years of public controversy often overshadowed her acting career. As she later returned to television, some fans also began discussing changes in her appearance, leading to speculation that became part of the wider conversation surrounding her life in the spotlight. Born on January 13, 1956, in Chicago, Illinois, Janet built a successful career in theater before transitioning to television. Trained at the Juilliard School, she developed a reputation as a gifted actress long before joining The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in 1990. Her performance earned widespread praise, but creative conflicts led to her departure after the third season, a decision that remained one of television's most discussed cast changes for decades. In the years that followed, Janet continued acting in television, film, and theater while facing enormous public scrutiny. As she aged, entertainment media frequently commented on her appearance, with some speculating about cosmetic procedures. Janet has never publicly confirmed most of those rumors, making them impossible to verify. Instead, she has consistently emphasized the emotional challenges of rebuilding her career after leaving one of television's biggest sitcoms. A major turning point came in 2020 when Janet reunited with Will Smith for the emotional Fresh Prince reunion special. Their heartfelt conversation brought closure to a conflict that had lasted nearly 30 years and introduced Janet to a new generation of viewers who admired her honesty and resilience. Today, Janet Hubert is celebrated not only for creating the original Aunt Viv, but also for demonstrating remarkable perseverance throughout a challenging career. While conversations about her appearance occasionally arise, they are far less significant than her lasting contribution to television history and her inspiring journey toward reconciliation and renewed respect. Tyra Banks. Tyra Banks has spent more than 3 decades in the public eye, becoming one of the world's most recognizable supermodels while constantly facing scrutiny over her appearance. Throughout her career, fans noticed subtle changes in her facial features, leading to years of speculation about cosmetic surgery. Unlike many celebrities who avoided the topic entirely, Tyra chose openness, helping shift the conversation from rumor to honesty while encouraging people to make informed decisions about their own bodies. Born on December 4, 1973, in Inglewood, California, Tyra began modeling as a teenager before achieving international success in Paris, where she booked an extraordinary number of runway shows during her first fashion season. She later became one of the original Black Victoria's Secret angels and appeared on the covers of major fashion magazines around the world. Beyond modeling, Tyra successfully reinvented herself as a television producer and host through America's Next Top Model, a global phenomenon that introduced millions of viewers to the fashion industry. For many years, discussions about her appearance filled magazines and online forums. Tyra eventually revealed that she had rhinoplasty early in her modeling career, explaining that she believed the procedure helped her professionally. At the same time, she strongly criticized unrealistic beauty standards and repeatedly encouraged women to embrace confidence regardless of whether they chose cosmetic surgery or natural aging. Her honesty distinguished her from many celebrities who preferred to remain silent. Outside of fashion, Tyra built an impressive business career, launched successful beauty ventures, authored books, and earned a degree from Harvard Business School's Owner/President Management program. She consistently demonstrated that her ambitions extended far beyond the runway. Today, Tyra Banks remains one of the most influential figures in fashion and television. Although discussions about her changing appearance continue from time to time, they represent only one chapter of an extraordinary career defined by innovation, entrepreneurship, and breaking racial barriers. Her greatest achievement has never been maintaining a perfect image, but inspiring others to pursue success with confidence, intelligence, and authenticity. K. Michelle has built a career on honesty, never hesitating to speak openly about the personal choices that shaped both her life and her appearance. Unlike many celebrities who avoid discussing cosmetic surgery, she became one of the few entertainers willing to reveal the painful consequences of chasing unrealistic beauty standards. Her story is not simply about changing looks, it is about learning difficult lessons and encouraging others not to repeat the same mistakes. Born Kimberly Michelle Pate on March 4, 1982 in Memphis, Tennessee, K. Michelle studied music at Florida A&M University before signing her first recording contract. She gained national attention through Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, where her powerful voice and outspoken personality quickly made her one of reality television's biggest stars. Her debut album, Rebellious Soul 2013, entered the Billboard 200 at number 2, proving she was far more than a reality television personality. She later followed with several successful albums and established herself as one of modern R&B's most recognizable voices. As her fame grew, K. Michelle openly admitted undergoing cosmetic procedures, including silicone injections that later caused severe health complications. After experiencing years of pain and multiple surgeries to remove the illegal injections, she began speaking publicly about the dangers of unsafe cosmetic enhancements. Her honesty transformed her into an advocate for body safety, warning young women not to risk their health in pursuit of unrealistic beauty ideals. Despite serious medical setbacks, K. Michelle refused to allow those experiences to end her career. She continued recording music, performing, and sharing her journey with remarkable transparency. Her willingness to discuss mistakes that many celebrities would rather hide earned widespread respect from fans who admired her courage. Today, K. Michelle is remembered not only for her powerful voice but also for her honesty. While her changing appearance sparked years of public discussion, her greatest contribution has been encouraging others to value health over impossible beauty standards. Her journey proves that true confidence comes not from perfection but from having the strength to tell the truth. Candy Burruss has enjoyed one of the most versatile careers in entertainment, earning success as a singer, songwriter, producer, entrepreneur, and television personality. Along the way, her appearance has occasionally become the subject of public discussion, particularly as fans compared photographs from different stages of her career. Unlike many celebrities surrounded by constant rumors, Candy has approached those conversations with openness while refusing to let speculation define her remarkable achievements. Born on May 17, 1976 in College Park, Georgia, Candy first rose to fame as a member of the Grammy-winning R&B group Escape during the 1990s. Beyond performing, she became one of the music industry's most successful songwriters, co-writing TLC's global hit No Scrubs, which earned her a Grammy Award. Throughout her career, Candy has written songs for artists including Destiny's Child, Whitney Houston, Alicia Keys, and Pink, establishing herself as one of the most respected creative forces behind the scenes. As television audiences followed her on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, discussions about her appearance occasionally increased. Candy has openly acknowledged certain cosmetic treatments, including breast augmentation, while consistently emphasizing that personal confidence matters more than public opinion. She has also spoken honestly about weight fluctuations and the pressures women face regarding beauty, encouraging authenticity instead of perfection. Outside entertainment, Candy built an impressive business empire that includes restaurants, beauty products, stage productions, and successful lifestyle brands. Her ability to balance music, television, entrepreneurship, and family life has made her one of the most accomplished women in modern entertainment. Today, Candy Burruss continues expanding her influence while remaining true to herself. Although conversations about her appearance have surfaced over the years, they represent only a small part of an extraordinary career. Her enduring legacy is built upon creativity, hard work, and business excellence, proving that lasting success comes from talent, determination, and the courage to evolve without losing sight of who you are. Tina Turner. Tina Turner became one of music's greatest comeback stories, but alongside her legendary career came occasional public discussion about her changing appearance. As the Queen of Rock and Roll continued performing well into her 60s and 70s, fans admired how youthful and energetic she looked on stage. Over the years, rumors of cosmetic procedures circulated, yet Tina rarely allowed those conversations to distract from what mattered most: her extraordinary talent and remarkable resilience. Born Anna Mae Bullock on November 26, 1939, in Nutbush, Tennessee, Tina rose to fame during the 1960s alongside Ike Turner before enduring years of domestic abuse behind the scenes. In 1976, she made the courageous decision to leave the marriage with almost nothing, rebuilding her life from the ground up. Many believed her career was over, but in 1984, she stunned the world with Private Dancer, an album that sold more than 10 million copies worldwide and featured the Grammy-winning hit What's Love Got to Do with It. Over her lifetime, Tina sold more than 100 million records, becoming one of the best-selling artists of all time. As she remained active on the world stage, speculation occasionally emerged regarding cosmetic procedures and her youthful appearance. Tina rarely commented on such rumors, choosing instead to focus on her performances and personal happiness. What she did speak openly about was overcoming trauma, rebuilding her confidence, and embracing life on her own terms after years of hardship. Her strength became far more inspiring than any discussion about changing facial features. Following her retirement, Tina enjoyed a peaceful life in Switzerland with her husband Erwin Bach. She passed away in 2023 at the age of 83, leaving behind one of music's greatest legacies. Today, Tina Turner is remembered not for speculation about her appearance, but for her unmatched courage, unforgettable voice, and extraordinary determination. Her story proves that true beauty comes from resilience, and no change in appearance could ever overshadow the powerful legacy she left behind. The faces may have changed, but the stories behind them are far more powerful than any photograph. Fame brought admiration, but it also brought impossible beauty standards, relentless media scrutiny, and pressure that few people could truly understand. Some celebrities openly admitted making changes to their appearance, while others chose to remain silent, leaving the world to speculate. Yet one question still divides fans today: should public figures be judged for changing their appearance, or should their talent always matter more than how they look? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your opinion in the comments below and join the conversation. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for Golden Black Legends, where we celebrate the lives, legacies, and untold stories behind the greatest black icons of all time.